Hi everyone, it's been a while since my last video. In exactly 3 months, give it or take, I will be riding the Badlands in Andalusia. It is my first ultra. I have a special interest in deserts. I love riding in the desert. I have already done quite a lot here in Spain. I have not been idle. So I am ghosting a gravel race track. The race happened I think 2 weeks ago or something. It's not difficult, there is no heavy mountains. In fact, I thought I would pick this today because I wanted to do something in the lower heart rate zones, and so it's imperfect, except there has been some heavy rain, spot storms here and there. It's not like uniform in the entire area, but in this part here there is no clear drainage for the water, and so it's like draining in the same direction I'm going, slightly downhill obviously. And so I have already encountered 3 sections of this now muddy, otherwise dry trail. I could slowly cross them, but I don't know what's gonna be on the trail ahead, so I guess I'll go and find out. Yeah, otherwise this region full of vineyards. You know, the Penedès is a major wine producing region. There are vineyards everywhere, so it's pretty nice, but like it's probably not the best day to enjoy it. But you know, if I don't fall face down on a muddy puddle, it's fine, I guess. And yeah. Okay, I had to cross this. Fortunately, I didn't have to get my feet wet, which is the worst for me anyway. I could just ride it through, but yeah, this is like probably something that will be a very, very tiny stream in a regular dry day, or even nothing, but in days of heavy rain, that's what happens. Yeah. Well, since my last video, it's been pure mayhem. I mean, this trail I'm riding totally flooded, basically like a river. My feet, and in fact even my legs and my ass, did get wet. The bike is easy to control, so it's really kind of a major plus. But yeah, I mean, it's like a disaster of a day weather-wise. I should not have ventured in trails I didn't really know. You can see what's ahead, and this is really nothing. I'm just gonna ride through it at 15 km an hour is fine, because by now I know, fingers crossed, there shouldn't be any hidden rocks. It's kind of fairly hard gravel, which will be otherwise very fast and smooth, but today is kind of flooded. I am in a low-lying area, obviously, hence, and now it's really raining hard. You can hear there is a river next to me, and so kind of explain why all the water is heading in that direction. You can see the field here with the vineyard is totally flooded. I better move.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.
Distance training today. It's absolutely nice. The weather now, this morning was a freaking mess. It was raining heavily, and it was mud everywhere, and like the trails I'm doing are super muddy. You can take a look at the tires. This is really like as thick as I ever seen my tires, basically. I have had in this ride major problems. I had a fall on some slippery climb. I had multiple mechanicals, and still some fitting issues on my bike I'm not happy about, but I guess I'll slowly get to the perfect fitting, I think. It had been long on my list, but I had a major bike fitting done, a 3-hour session. We went through everything. Obviously, I would recommend anybody getting a bike fit whenever you get a new bicycle, whenever your riding style changes, or if you have any type of injury or surgery that needs to be taken into account when you ride, I guess. In 10 years, this was my 4th bike fitting. the fourth bike fittings I had, they use very different methods, and I wasn't equally satisfied with all of them. Another change is an improvement to my handlebars. I have installed Redshift ergonomic grips, as you can see here, the upper ones and the lower ones. I am not sponsored by Redshift in any way, but I have to say I am more than happy with what I have felt so far. They felt great out of the box. The customer support has been fantastic with some exchange we have had, and really happy. As you can see, probably the best is to sit with my hand. Is like pretty large. This is a small handlebar from Lauf, and it just feels great when I normally ride on the hoods, when you kind of pull back and rest on the bar for a bit to kind of recover a bit and rest. It really feels great. And then there is this other piece here for the drops, which is super ergonomic. I'm not a big drop rider, but you know, it might come in very handy. So So, I am at the top of Mount Alaya, a local mountain that I discovered only a couple of months ago. It's really tough, it's really brutal. Last time I did it 3 months ago, and I'd like to think I'm in a better shape now. It didn't feel that hard. I mean, I remember it was hard, but it didn't feel that hard. Either I went faster today, or like Greg LeMond said, it never gets easy, you just get faster, something like that. Up here you can see obviously the sea. There is like Villanova, Cubellas, there is Sitges, and then there is the Garraf mountain, and over there is like all the coast to Tarragona. That's my bike. All the mountain you see behind here is basically the Garraf, which is not high at all, but it's a tough beast. Down there is an artificial lake, the Pantano de Foix. And over there behind this hill, we cannot really see it from here, but it's Villafranca del Penedès in the wine producing region. Now, the gradient in some parts being above 20, so no matter how strong you are, how hard you are grinding, you need to stand on the pedals. And this terrain, man, how many tires I have destroyed in few weeks riding on this concrete. The first part, I guess like 2/3 of this climb, the climb is 6 kilometers long. The first 2/3 are gravel, so it's like, I guess you could do it with a road bike, but there are some rock gardens, I hate them. And so it probably will be tough with a road bike, unless you are Matej Mohoric, of course. And then there is this kind of concrete that they basically do it here in Spain, so that if there is heavy rain, it doesn't basically make the road impassable. From now, it's full descent, a really fast descent. I mean, somebody like Pitcock would fly just out here. You can see it there, the descent. And that's basically all the way to Villanova. The climb is probably 650, 700 meters elevation. The altitude, I have no idea, but it doesn't really matter, but it's not much probably. Of course, as always, in this part of Spain, not the Pyrenees, in this part there is no shadow. You cannot kind of find some solace under the shadow as you're climbing. I forgot gels today, unfortunately. Wrong day to forget gels, but good, I guess. Try to think how much money you can save if you use something else instead of gels. So I just got a banana with me, like an old green pear. The bike is here. Handlebar changes. Tomorrow my new saddle is identical to this. Is a Selle Italia SLR, but it's for gravel, so the cushioning is gonna be more comfortable. So, transmission, I guess like after the Orbea Monegros, I am back on the 40 and 1044 on the back. This type of gearing is absolutely wrong for my Ultra, and I will not only put the mallet behind, which is a 1050, but I will also go down to a 38. I just cannot think to have to ride 800 kilometers on hard gears. When everybody else is really having in the back, everyone is riding a mullet, and in the front is like, I don't know, 38, 36, some people even 34. So that is the change I'm gonna do. So yeah, now I guess it's time to eat my banana and descend like Pitcock. Hopefully a bit slower.